The fun is in the creation, not the validation. I saw someone post up a TikTok about this recently and I was like, wow, it really is that simple. I haven't really posted too much on socials recently because I've really just taken a step back and just thought about, am I posting this for validation or am I posting this because I actually love it and I want to post it for myself? And in that time of really just sifting through different thoughts, I came to the conclusion that for so long I've been posting to please others, and it's just not healthy. It's not the way you should do it, and it's how I'm going to change everything up. I'm not just gonna, like, for example, on TikTok, for so long I'd be like so in my head about people sharing my videos and like probably taking the piss in their own group chats or whatever, and like people commenting and just getting like hate to some degree just because I express my own opinion. Like, I'm just trying to constantly get into my head that it does not matter. Their opinions do not matter. They are irrelevant. I'm going to post for me if it'll eventually get to the right people. And yeah, to be honest, I think I have slowly started to realize, because even with photography, I used to hide my likes on Instagram. Why? Why would I do that? Like, who the fuck cares how many likes you have? Like, honestly, it doesn't matter. Followers, it doesn't fucking matter. If your content, if your photography, if your art is good, or it just like, oh, I've been so in my head for so many years, and I feel like each month I actually feel like I'm just getting better in different ways, and not like to be like up my own hole, but just like generally I'm looking at different aspects in my life that I need to improve or work on, and I'm just fucking picking it apart, but in a good way. And like, don't get me wrong, like sometimes you gotta just chill out and just enjoy life, but when there's things that I'm just not quite happy about up there, and like I'm doing things not for the right reasons, aka just posting for validation instead of creating for the fun of it, because realistically I love taking photos, I love making videos, and it is the creation that I find most enjoyable. And even like, I went out on a date recently and they were like, oh, like, why do you post on TikTok? And I was like, I don't really know. And I couldn't even really find an answer. And I was just like, I just love creating. And they were like, oh, right, okay. Yeah. But yeah, that is literally the reason. And there doesn't need to be any other reason, because I say this all the time, but like, we are gonna fucking die someday. We are little fucking speckles in the whole universe. Nothing matters. No one's opinions matter apart from your own. So long as you're not being completely disrespectful or cunty to someone or a group of people. And even that, like, look at fucking Trump. Look where he is, like, in life. Literally, you've got to be delusional. You've literally got to be delusional in this life. Otherwise, you're not going to make it. And this is not me in any way supporting Trump. I do not fuck with politics. I don't even want to talk about politics in any way, shape, or form. What I am trying to say is, I just want to be the most authentic version of myself. And this actually leads very nicely into something I've just started today on TikTok about exposure therapy. So I'm quite a confident guy. I could go out in most social situations and do a very good job of talking to new people or holding my own, whatever. But I want to get to a point where I am literally comfortable in like the most uncomfortable situations. I want to be like stoic almost. I want to be in control of my emotions, and I just want to be at peace and like not let anyone take that away from me. And obviously there's still a lot of work to do, but yeah, for example, I'm going to start posting on TikTok every day with the exposure therapy thing, and I basically just want to put myself out of my comfort zone. And don't get me wrong, I know people take the piss out of me, and I remember this one girl I went on a date with months ago, maybe last year. When I broke it off with her, she was like, oh, like, by the way, like, your TikTok sucks, like, everyone takes the piss out of you, and everyone's this and that. And like, I remember I was like, I read that and I was like, damn, she's really hurt. And then I was like, it all made sense eventually, because she was only projecting her own insecurities onto me. Maybe people do take the piss out of me on my TikTok or my YouTube or whatever I post. That's got nothing to do with me. If I enjoy it, if I'm having fun, if I love just speaking and about different things and having different conversations about different facets of life, what's that to her? I don't give a fuck what she thinks or anyone else thinks. Like, if I'm happy, then I'm happy. That's all that matters. And like that is actually just to show how far I've come in life as well, because that like 2 years ago, holy fuck, that would have broken me. Like that would have broken me. And even on like all my photography TikTok, similar situation. People were just like, quit, you're crap, quit. Both like those things would have broken me in the past, but like I am in such a strong place and I'm only getting stronger and I only want to get stronger, both physically and mentally, that like I don't want anything to faze me. I want to be like literally undefeatable. Funnily enough, I read the audiobook, and the actual real life version, arrived today. The Courage to Be Disliked, great book. I would recommend. It's kind of, there's a lot going on in it. That's why I read the audio or listened to the audiobook, and I'm now going to read it because I want to really just sort of like nail it into my head. But I learned a lot from this, and yeah, I just love learning about psychology and stuff. Maybe it's something I'll look into more about psychology and so on in the future. But yeah, back to the main point of the fun is in the creation, not the validation. Be self-aware of why you're posting, because I'm going to start doing that for sure. Like not just posting to please people, posting for myself, to have like a sort of log of my life. This is the whole reason I wanted to post in any way, shape or form. Like I want to just document my life and have it there to look back on, to show my kids, like just to have proof that I've lived. Do you know what I mean? Oh, God, I love YouTube. I can just rant for as long as possible, and it's not like TikTok where you just get fucking people being like, you're a gimp, oh, quit, die, all this shit. Like, it's just like so therapeutic, and I'm gonna start posting more on here. So if you are new, subscribe. I don't know, I think it's that side. Like the comment, like the video, drop a comment if you've got any questions, any points of conversation that you want me to talk about, or just anything at all. I'm always here to have a conversation, a discussion, and yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic week. I know I will. The sun is shining and it's a beautiful day. And yeah, like totally peace out. Thanks for watching. Bye.